Today we're going to be doing a college Q&A.
Crashing, hit a wall. Right now I need a miracle. Hurry up now, I need
Hi guys,
a miracle.
it's Lauren, and today I'm going to be doing a college Q&A for you guys. On my last video, which was my sorority advice experience, things like that, I asked you to ask me some questions for a college Q&A. And I get questions a lot, and I really like answering them for you guys. So today, that's exactly what I'm doing. Also, this video is a collab video with my friends Brooke and Gretchen. And Brooke and Gretchen are amazing girls who are the same age as me, and they both just finished their freshman year up of college. So what I like about this collab is we're all doing a college-related video, and we all have different experiences. We all go to 3 different universities that are completely different, so you can kind of see different insights and perspectives on the college experience. So I'll have Gretchen and Brooke's Instagrams and YouTubes linked down below. I love their Instagrams and their YouTubes so much. So they're great girls. I love their videos. They're so much fun to watch. So definitely check them out down below. So my first question here is, so I never had a group of friends in high school, and I really want to have a close friend group in college. What is the easiest way to make friends in college? So the first thing that I did was when I bought a doorstep, or like a door stopper thing, and I put that on my door and I kept it open. And having your door open the first couple of days of school is great because it makes you seem more inviting and welcoming, and people will come to your door and say hi to you. I went around my floor and I introduced myself to the different girls on my floor. I said my name and if they wanted to like go to lunch or something like that. Another thing was I met people through my classes once my classes started up. I think that's very important, is to just kind of strike up conversations with people. So I sat around different girls that I felt were that looked friendly and welcoming, and I kind of striked up conversations with them, and you know, asked them like their major, their names, where they're from, stuff like that. And you can easily meet people and see if you click with them. And then lastly, the third thing I did was join clubs and activities. All colleges have club fairs, so you can definitely check those out. And I joined a couple of groups that I thought I would be interested in, and you can meet people through that, so that's definitely a great thing to do. Next question is, how do you avoid problems with your roommates, and what other clubs and stuff did you get involved in? So avoiding problems with roommates, I know that every roommate situation is completely different. At my school you had to go random, so you could not choose your roommate, which could go very badly or very well. And avoiding problems is number one is just not being very confrontational and not being very aggressive and mean. Some people just don't get along, some personalities just don't work, but just being civil with your roommate. Me and my roommate were not best friends by any means, but we were civil with each other, and we were nice and friendly, and I didn't have any problems with her. And if something went wrong or I didn't agree with something, I would point it out, but in a very nice and respectful way. I wouldn't be rude or snobby, because I know that that would create problems. And you know, I would try to be respectful of her space, be respectful of her stuff. If she wanted to go to bed earlier, I would turn all the lights off and just keep some of my Christmas lights on, vice versa. So we were just very respectful of each other, and I feel like that's the best way to avoid problems with your roommate. Even if you're not the biggest fan of your roommate and you don't really get along with them, you don't have to love your roommate. You could just be respectful and nice to them. Were you scared leaving home at the beginning of the school year, and did you ever get homesick? I actually had this question, and being completely honest with you guys, I was never homesick, and I was not scared to leave home. I was actually completely ready to go. And it's not that I didn't like home, because I love home, but I was just ready for a change, ready for something new. I mean, college, first semester, I loved it. I did not want to go home. Second semester, you know, I missed home, but I knew that I would be going home for the summer. And I really like my life at college enough that I'm not missing home every day, and I know I'll see my friends from home during my breaks and stuff. It's a nice balance. I like being at school half the year and being at home half the year. It's really nice. Giving homesick advice: if you do get homesick, the best thing to do is just keeping yourself busy so you don't think about it. Next question is, what do you think is something you should avoid in college? Try to avoid any negative tension that you may have with people. College is very easy. If you don't like someone, you don't have to talk to them, because there's so many people at your college. You can easily just kind of brush them off your life and move on to the next person. You don't have to be friends with everyone you meet. Okay, next question is, hi Lauren, I love your videos. Thank you. I'm an incoming freshman. Do you prefer folders or binders, and do you think I need both? Honestly, I did not touch a binder in college. My first semester I had a folder and a notebook for each class, and that got annoying, so I bought a 5-subject notebook, and I bought a folder that had 4 flaps. The notebook was nice because I always just had that one notebook, so I just bought a huge notebook and I just had all my classes in it. And some colleges it's all laptops. We didn't really use laptops at my college, so it's mostly notebooks and folders that you're gonna need, not binders. Next question is, how did you ultimately choose a college? I have a whole entire video on this. I'm self-promoting myself, but I will link it down below. It's 10 things I wish I knew before I chose my college, and I think it's a great video that just kind of explains everything and explains how I ultimately chose my college. Next question is, do you have any words of advice for those suffering from depression or anxiety that are about to enter college this upcoming fall? So, I've never actually experienced depression before, so I can't speak on behalf of that, but I'm a very anxious person, like very, very badly, like, anxious person about things. I actually thought my anxiety and my anxiousness actually went down when I was in college because I was so busy all the time and I was so jam-packed with different things that I didn't even have time to be anxious. And I feel like I'm most anxious when I have time to be anxious and I have time to think about things. How much time do you typically spend on schoolwork each day? I spend so much time in the library. I said this in another video, but I spend hours in the library. I didn't realize how much time. I don't know an exact amount, but it's definitely a couple hours a day. Probably 3-4 hours a day I'm in that library doing work. Even longer. I've been in that library all day before. You're going to be in the library a lot, or you're going to be wherever you like to study a lot, and it is take a lot longer to do things. It's bigger assignments in college, so you'll get bigger papers and less little things, but those bigger papers will take you longer to do. Is it true that college is easier because you only study topics that you are interested in? Once you get into your classes that you're more interested in, you will be more willing to do your work because you are interested in the work. So I do think that it might not become easier, but it might become more interesting. And I feel like in a way that makes it easier for yourself because you're more attentive to the work. How do you keep up with school when the workload gets heavy? College is weird. For a couple weeks you will be completely not that much work, flying by, everything's good, and then all of a sudden you'll have a week or two where you can't even breathe. I write everything down from when it's due to when the first thing is due and its importance to the least important thing and stuff that are due last, and I kind of just make a list on a piece of paper, and then I take my time and I kind of schedule out when I have time to do each assignment, how long it will take me. So know at the end that you always end up getting your work done. You may have to stay up pretty late, but it's definitely worth it at the end because you know that your work will be done. Is it hard to stay away from the party life in college? I think it depends on the college you go to, but I think at most colleges, drinking is rarely prevalent in college campuses. You will definitely see it, and again, everything is up to you. It's everyone's personal decision that they make for themselves, and it's all up to how comfortable you are with different things, and just kind of balancing out the pros and cons of everything. But if you don't want to be a part or present of the party life in college, you don't have to be. Not everyone parties, not everyone goes out. So there's definitely a group of friends out there that you will meet that are the same way as you are, if that is liking to go out or not liking to go out. You will find a group of friends, and the people you surround yourself with is pretty much what you get influenced by and what you end up doing. So you have to find that group of friends that kind of has your balance and has that balance that you like and that you feel comfortable with. Alrighty guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was very open and honest and truthful. I tried to not sugarcoat anything, but those were the answers to my questions. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any other questions, definitely leave them down below for me and I can answer it to the best of my ability. But again, check out Brooke and Gretchen's channels. I will have them linked down below. I absolutely adore them so much. But anyways guys, I really hope you enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!